Happy Monday, it's September 8th, 2025, and you're listening to KoiCast. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. We're caffeinated, we're curious, and yes, today's episode was generated end-to-end with AI. We're battle testing Microsoft 5 Voice 7B, so if our voices do a little robot jazz mid-sentence, that's our co-pilot vibing.
We keep the quirks in, it's part of the experiment. All right, today's story. Vidu Q1 from ShengShu Technology just pushed a multi-reference reference-to-video update. Up to 7 image inputs per sequence to keep characters, props, and environments consistent across shots.
7! That's like hiring a continuity supervisor in the cloud. The wardrobe, the hair, the hero product, the background, lock it all. We love that.
Context for folks running content ops. Drift has been the Achilles heel of AI video. You nail a single shot, then cut to a new angle, and suddenly your character's jacket loses a stripe and the product label rotates 12 degrees. This update is designed to reduce those continuity sins.
And it's not just copy the picture. They're saying better semantic understanding too. So if your references don't include, like, a violin, but your prompt says he pulls out a violin, it should infer the prop and match the look. That's the magic. References set the rules, the prompt plays within them.
What's new here is the count up to 7 references per sequence. That's more room for multi-character scenes, plus props and a backplate. It's not unlimited, but it's a real bump in control.
Okay, who's this for? I'm seeing 3 squads. Solo creators making series or characters across TikTok and YouTube, brand teams doing variant testing without losing the product's look, and indie studios or agencies doing pre-viz or pitch reels where continuity sells the idea.
Agreed. And it's a workflow play. You can now design your reference kit for a shoot, front-facing character, profile angle, the jacket close-up, the sneaker detail, the product hero, the background plate, and maybe a prop. Then your prompt handles action and tone. It's closer to how crews think references define constraints, direction defines motion.
Shout out to anyone who has manually Photoshop healed a label drift frame by frame. If this update saves you that pain, hello, weekend. How much time do you think this cuts, Hunter?
You think, if you're pushing short spots or social loops, easily a third off the cleanup time. On multi-cut sequences with recurring characters, maybe half. The bigger gain is mental load reduction. You stop babysitting identity and focus on story beats.
So where does this land in the competitive field? Runway's Gen 4 has references. Last I saw, they let you upload multiple images, often use 2 to 3 to anchor a character or location. Luma's Dream Machine has character reference with around 4 images for a single identity. Pika's been marching toward scene chaining and ingredients. 7 feels generous.
It gives Vidu a headline advantage on multi-entity control. But count isn't everything. How the model resolves conflicts between references matters. If your jacket swatch says blue and your full-body shot says green under neon, which wins?
Facts. And if you toss 7 chaotic references at it, the model could get confused. My tip, be intentional. Use 1 or 2 for the character face, 1 for wardrobe details, 1 clean product shot, and a clean background. Don't upload mood boards as references. Save those for the prompt vibe.
Nice. On availability, this is rolling out in the Vidu Q1 model via the reference-to-video workflow. It's live on platform. And for enterprise folks, ShengShu's been touting an API with reference-driven endpoints. Credit-based pricing starts around $10 to get in, then you pay per clip length and features.
Which means plug it into your ad engine, your asset manager, your internal storyboard tool. Imagine an e-com pipeline, feed product pack shots as references, prompt the seasonal set fall leaves, light rain, street at golden hour, and let it churn variants that still look on brand.
That's the prize, brand fidelity at scale. If you run dozens of cutdowns, maintaining the same can design and finish is huge. And for narrative YouTubers, consistent characters across shots without training a custom model every time.
Speaking of custom, do you think this replaces model training for identity?
Not fully. For recurring characters across a long series, fine-tuning or a proper identity embedding still has value. But for campaigns, arcs, and one-offs, this could be enough. It's the 90% solution that ships faster.
Let's talk production stack. Would this replace anything?
Potentially reduces reliance on stitching single shots from multiple tools. If Vidu handles multi-shot continuity better, you cut down interop. You might still color in Resolve and comp in After Effects, but your base plates are cleaner. Also reduces regeneration cycles, fewer retries to fix drift.
So speed and cost both go down. Question: does 7 references make teams nervous about complexity?
Only if you overdo it. Treat references like constraints. The more you add, the tighter the box. If the creative beat needs freedom like a chase scene with wild lighting, you can anchor character and product and let the environment be prompt-driven.
Love that. Okay, trend check. We're clearly moving from single shots to sequences. Tools are adding guardrails, references, scene chaining, first-to-last frame stabilization, better audio. Vidu's also been talking up transitions and audio fidelity in Q1. This feels like professional viability mode unlocking.
It matches the market signal. The World Economic Forum put ShengShu on their 2025 Technology Pioneers list, and their messaging is all about creator-facing control. Less research flex, more can I trust this in a real workflow.
Meme it for me, POV. You just hired a continuity supervisor for 14 cents a clip. Kidding, but their pricing is credity. It's still cheap compared to a reshoot.
Ha! Pricing will vary by settings, but directionally, yes, way cheaper than human hours for continuity fixes.
Limitations time. 7 is an upper bound for a reason. Too many references can fight each other. Also, you might still get microdrift on high motion cuts or bizarre lighting. Don't expect it to nail logo micro detail in a whip pan unless you plan your references and prompts carefully.
And the semantic inference is great until it isn't. If you add a brand new object via prompt, make sure your style references are strong enough so the new object inherits the right material, color family, and scale. Otherwise, you get plastic violin in a cinematic scene.
That plastic violin haunts me. How would we run this at COE?
I'd set up a reference kit per project. A drive folder with character faces at 2 angles, wardrobe detail, the hero product at 45 degrees, a clean backplate, and 1 prop. We'd script shot beats, then automate generation via API for each beat, passing the same reference bundle so the whole sequence inherits continuity. Then we'd use a quick pass and resolve for grade matching.
I'd use it for social storytelling arcs, like Episode 1, character in the kitchen, Episode 2, character at the farmer's market, Episode 3, rooftop party. Same outfit signature, same hair, same tote bag prop, so the series feels cohesive even as settings change. For brands, that's a vibe, and it converts.
For marketers, think variant testing. Keep the product and environment references fixed. Swap only the secondary prop or wardrobe color via prompt. Your analytics team gets clean A/B assets where the only variable is intentional.
Beginner-friendly or power user?
Both. The platform is approachable, but the best results come from systems thinking, reference curation, prompt templates, and a naming convention so you don't mix up your bundles. Ops teams will love it.
Benchmarks. Do we have any? Not formal ones, but compared to Runway's 3-ish reference flow, 7 should help with multi-character scenes. Luma's 4 is solid for a single person. 7 feels better for a team shot with props. The real test is how stable it stays through camera moves.
We'll know in a week when creators start posting. I'm betting we see side-by-sides where nose shape and jacket stitching finally hold through a cut.
Also, API means you can pipe this into ad tech, games trailers, or even internal storyboarders. Build a continuity-first pipeline where reference bundles are attached to briefs, not just the artist's desktop.
Anxious. Responsible use callout. Don't reference real people without consent. Brands should lock down asset rights. And if you're recreating sets, be mindful of IP and location likeness.
Plus, accessibility note, non-technical creators can still use this. The reference to video workflow is in the Vidu platform, so you're not forced into code. If you can drag and drop 7 images and write a Vibe prompt, you're cooking.
Zooming out, does this change team structure?
Low-key, yes. You'll see new roles like reference librarian or continuity PM inside content teams. Someone curates the canon. Character looks, product angles, set plates. It's lighter than model training, but it's a real craft.
And your stack consolidates, fewer hops between generators because one tool can maintain identity across shots. That's lower latency from idea to edit.
If you're a scrappy YouTuber, this is like getting a wardrobe department, a prop master, and a set decorator without adding headcount. For enterprise, it's brand governance in motion.
One practical tip before we wrap. Structure your references. Name them with intent: charface.brunt, charface side wardrobe.close, product hero, bg.streetdusk, prop violin, extra mood. Keep lighting consistent where possible, and don't overfill all 7 if you don't need them. Less can be more.
And prompt like a director. Don't say make it cool. Say handheld medium shot. Late afternoon, soft contrast, character lifts violin, bird lands on shoulder, smile reads subtle. Let the references do the look, the prompt does the action.
Final take. This is more than a quality of life update. It's a step towards sequence-level control that makes AI video usable for real campaigns, not just one-off bangers.
And if you had to meme it, continuity drift? Not on my 7 references. Okay, I'm done.
We'll keep pushing this in our own workflows and report back glitches and all.
Thanks for hanging with us on KoeiCast. If this helped, hit subscribe and go to koei.com/resources for more AI news, tools, and playbooks.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Riley. Catch you next time.